Howdy guys, welcome to Men's Chapter House. So this role is primarily going to be with Roger at Bad Ace Academy. He is the owner of Bad Ace, and I believe it is, nope, not just me and him. I think, yes, me and Mark start. So we're going to go out of camera here for just a second, and Mark's going to pull guard. When Mark pulls guard, he ends up back on top. If I end up in Mark's side control, I already know how this goes, because Mark's just going to lapel choke me. But here I'm playing that Z guard. I really like Z guard. However, probably shouldn't play it with someone who's much better than me. I should probably be playing something more like closed guard, or if I'm going to play an open guard that allows me to control my opponent better, instead of right here where he's just going to basically pass because I am not using my shields properly. I was going to use that lapel as a control point. However, that does not happen, as you can see. I'm going to try to basically keep this Z guard position, and here I start to sit up, and as soon as I sit up, well, that's silly of me because this body lock passing is a little bit better than I had. However, I did get to basically look at him again, but because I get flattened out, this is going to be a super easy pass for him. He's just going to walk his leg up, and he is going to gain the top position, clearing the legs. If I'm not mistaken, he definitely clears the legs. I'm sitting here, relatively thinking I'm safe. Not safe. I should be working a lot harder to regain my guard. If I could put my foot underneath his foot and extend his leg, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. If I could rotate him, you see my hand reaches around and tries to grab his belt to give me a leverage point, and then I also try to grab underneath his arm. I really do like grabbing people's arms in that fashion and basically rotating on top. If I could basically just reverse the situation then. However, that doesn't work with people who have superior grappling skills than you. How he has my leg split right now, keeping his foot in there, he chose to keep his foot in there, and I also sometimes choose to keep my feet in there. But as you see, I actually give up this arm so I can try to come up on top. This is a mistake. He's going to get a lot of control over it, and I'm over here trying to hold on to his lapel for him, to basically try to strengthen my grip on my hand and stuff like that, but all that's attached to him, and that's silly. So don't recommend doing that for no reason. Here I should be working harder to get out, and Mark's really good at talking me through this stuff and telling me like what I need to do. So his lesson today is teach me to turtle, I believe, and I do a lot of turtle work with him. And here he has a lapel choke, and I literally give him the lapel choke because I was messing with his lapel. I'm the one who pulled it out. So don't play with people's lapels unless you plan on using them for something actually productive. I thought I was going to plan on using it for something productive, but instead I just gave him the weapon. And here he's just telling Roger the same thing. He's like, well, he pulled it out for me. So, but here I'm going to get into rules with Roger. And disclaimer, Roger's a little hurt on his leg. I didn't mean to touch it, but I'm pretty sure I touch it, and I feel really bad about it. However, Roger is also going to hold me inside control and let me work a little bit, but I believe that if Roger wanted to hold me inside control all day and not let me work, he could also do that. Here I'm not being like super aggressive. However, he's going to pull that guard and basically get a really good positioning, and then because he tries to basically be nice on his pull, I start pressing into him after I step back, and The rollover is not super easy when people are like actually driving into you, and then I'm gonna get heel exposure, and then with that heel exposure, I'm basically gonna do kind of like a heel hook. That heel hook wouldn't have been like super dangerous because he has a lot of rotational room. Like his leg is clear, but again, I think I touched his injury. He was doing box jumps and he shinned himself, so I'm pretty sure that's really what that was. And he's being nice and not trying to make me feel bad, but I still feel bad. I'm sorry, Roger. If you watch this, I'm sorry. He hits a beautiful takedown, doesn't get on top, and again, he pulls guard. Here, I sit back on the leg, and I have a bite on this ankle, and instead of like leaning back on it, I let him basically come up on top of it, and he clears it. I'm not so sure how I feel about like that jerk-in motion, getting out of leg locks. If someone like actually bites onto your leg and you try to do that, it might actually make it way worse. However, again, we're not trying to hurt our opponents or anything, so we're honestly just training, and I can't see what's happening here, but I'm pretty sure he's holding me down and punishing me. I know you can't see it either, but I'm pretty sure I'm in his side control, and he makes me want to throw up again. I throw up earlier today. I have some kind of like stomach bug going on, and it has not been kind to me, and these two make me work, and they put a lot more pressure on my body, specifically my stomach, which is smart. However, my tummy doesn't like it. So when I roll with them, they sometimes get me to have to stop because of bubbles and other stuff like that are in my tummy. So we're in the process of finding out what that is, but it might be like a stomach ulcer or something. But we'll find out. Not that big of a deal. However, I didn't realize that this gap was so long. But if you're wondering what you should be doing with your time, go do some jiu-jitsu. It's good for your mental health. Both of these gentlemen are very kind and helpful people, and they don't have to be. They chose to give up their evening to help me do some rolls and stuff like that on their own time, right? Jiu-jitsu is a huge community, and it's really, really good for your mental health. All of my training partners on base, in town, they all help with more than just my jiu-jitsu. They help with our personal lives, our emotions, our thought processes on things. I have learned more things from jiu-jitsu people than I can tell you, but unfortunately, all that a lot of people get to see about jiu-jitsu is like the cool, flashy moves, but once you get into it, you'll see that it has nothing to do with the cool, flashy moves. It's all about the people here. Yep. See, my bubbles are getting to me, and I'm just like, well, we gotta keep going. There's nothing left in my tummy to throw up anyway, so Roger elects to take the bottom position, and I thank him for that because my tummy doesn't know if it can take it. And here again, I get Roger in leg locks only because I'm not sure he's like trained them a lot, and in every other aspect of like his game, Roger like could do a whole lot to me, and I think his leg lock game is gonna increase the more he works with people who do it, and that's literally the only thing I catch him in is leg locks, because I'll get him in this one too. I have a strong bite on it, and then when he kicks over, it's an easy lockdown. But these are literally the only things that I'm catching Roger in is these leg locks. And if I catch him in a guillotine or anything like that, I'm not going to solidify it very well. And like, if you don't train a certain submission very often because you've not got a lot of looks from it, it's just like a small hole. And once he fills that hole, he is like, I'm never going to tap his feet. I feel like once he focuses on it just a little bit, like if he dedicates probably even just 3 months to it, I think he's going to shut everyone down on leg locks. attacking him, and then I'm sure he'll be able to attack people very well. But that's basically the end of this particular role. So thank you guys for joining. I hope to see you on the next one, and hopefully you get out there and train. See you all on the mat, guys.